The following is a talk given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on March 8th, 2017 in Sri Mayapur, India. The talk was given during the Congregational Development Ministry Awards Night.
Namo Vishnu Vadaya Krishna Vistaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste. Saraswati Deve Gora Vadi Prachar Yudhi Sesha Sunnavadi Prachatya Dasa Tarene. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Sadhgara Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Channel, Pangulangai Tage, Yalkita Duran Bande, Sigurundin Hainam Bhavananavaro, Sri Chaitanya Israel. Ariam Tatsat. I'm very happy to be here.
I'm very happy to be here
at this Congregational Development Ministry event.
At this Congregational Development Ministry event.
And I'm very grateful that so many teachers.
And I'm very grateful that so many teachers
are going around and teaching people.
Are going around and teaching people.
How to utilize.
The
strategies. Developed by the Congregational Development Ministry.
Developed by the Congregational Development Ministry.
Many people, they are fully absorbed in illusion.
Many people are fully absorbed in illusion.
And it's by the methods approved in scriptures.
We supply the methods in the scriptures.
Gradually they come out of illusion.
So that gradually they come out of illusion.
And they get a taste for Krishna consciousness.
And they get a taste for Krishna consciousness.
For congregational chanting.
For congregational chanting.
For the bliss of spirituality.
For the bliss of spirituality.
We have 20 years of the Bhakti Viksha program.
So we have 20 years of the Bhakti Vriksha program.
I remember that this was developed 20 years ago in the centennial of Srila Prabhupada.
I remember that this was developed 20 years ago during the centennial of Srila Prabhupada.
Which is actually my Purvashram mother. She gave some ideas
Actually, my Purvashram mother gave some ideas
that this kind of program was going on in different religions of the world.
was going on in different religions of the world.
But some of my fellow GBCs,
But some of my fellow GBCs,
they said that, well, we'll only do it if you can find in the Shastra where it said.
they said that, well, we'll only do it if you can find in the Shastra where it says.
Well, we found in the Shastra
Well, we found in the Shastra
lots of quotes.
lots of quotes.
And we found that Bhakti Viksha, Lord Chaitanya said, 5 or 10 of you gather at your doorstep, at your house's porch.
And we found that Bhakti Vriksha, Lord Chaitanya started by saying 5 or 10 of you gather at your house's doorstep porch.
And there, chant the holy names.
And there, chant the holy names.
Hold your class.
Hold your class.
So, if people chant in their house,
So if people chant in their house,
at that time they're being oppressed by the Chandkasi.
at that time they were being oppressed by the Chandkazi.
Still there are places in the world
Still, there are places in the world
where it's not so possible to chant
where it's not so possible to chant
openly.
openly.
But one can utilize one's house,
But one can utilize one's house,
one's flat,
one's flat,
and chant and have a special discussion
and chant and have a special discussion
on Krishna consciousness.
on Krishna consciousness.
Like this,
So like this,
we study the scriptures
we study the scriptures
and found out how to make a namhat,
and found out how to make a namhatta
which would be useful in all circumstances,
which would be useful in all circumstances,
which would be possible in the urban setting of the modern world.
which would be possible in an urban setting of the modern world.
In the namhat, you have big groups, 100 people, 75 people, 150 people.
In the namhatta we have big groups, 100 people, 75 people, 150 people.
But in the flat, you could only hold 10 or 15 people.
But in a flat, you can only hold 10 or 15 people.
So, but with these small groups,
But with these small groups,
there were certain advantages.
there were certain advantages.
You could have more family-like atmosphere.
You can have a more family-like atmosphere.
You could discuss things in a round table way,
You can discuss things in the round table way.
where in the big groups,
Whereas in big groups,
you generally have someone give a class, everyone listen and ask questions at the end.
you generally had someone giving class, everyone listens, and then asks questions at the end.
But here,
But here,
you would have discussions.
you could have discussions.
You could discuss a topic,
You could discuss a topic,
understand it,
understand it,
share realizations,
share your realizations,
have strategies,
have strategies,
and be outreach, be preaching.
and have outreach, be preaching.
So, Bhakti Viksha is like a small group or the urban setting.
So Bhakti Vriksha is like a small group for the urban setting.
And we found that Navhat was more useful for the rural setting,
And we found that Namhatta was more useful for the rural setting.
especially in countries like India.
In countries like India.
So we have both,
So we have both.
and we have also many other programs,
And we have many other programs,
counselor groups.
counselor groups.
We also have Damodar month,
We also have Damodar month,
Vaishak month,
Vaishakh month,
Shraddha Kutirs,
Shraddha Kutirs,
prison preaching,
prison preaching,
and many other programs.
and many other programs.
So the idea is that how to make it easy for people to chant Hare Krishna.
So the idea is how to make it easy to get people to chant Hare Krishna.
How to get people to do devotional service to Krishna.
How to get people to do devotional service for Krishna.
Because devotional service is satisfying.
Devotional service is satisfying.
Material pleasures give one temporary pleasure, but they don't satisfy the soul.
Material pleasures are temporary pleasures, but they don't satisfy the soul.
So, side by side,
So side by side,
you have your material situation,
you have your material situation,
and you have the spiritual satisfaction,
and you have the spiritual satisfaction,
bliss.
bliss.
So people, whether they're grihastas or in the renounced orders,
So people, whether they're grihastas or in the renounced orders,
they can participate in these chanting processes.
they participate in these chanting processes.
So we're very happy that in some countries which have otherwise restrictions,
So we're very happy that in some countries which otherwise have restrictions
are able to practice
are able to practice
by having small groups in the house,
by having small groups in the house.
and at the same time,
And at the
the small groups
same time, small groups
are useful when there's no such restrictions,
are useful where there are no such restrictions.
and they can have temple-based bhakti groups
And they can have temple-based Bhakti Vriksha groups
who participate in book distribution,
who participate in book distribution, festivals,
prasadam,
prasadam,
Sunday feasts.
Sunday feasts.
And we find that in such situations, the bhakti Vriksha groups are great assets to each temple.
And we find that in such situations, the Bhakti Vriksha groups are great assets to the temple.
So, very happy that this procedure lasted 20 years.
So we're very happy that this procedure lasted 20 years.
And we're happy if they can continue to be an asset.
And we're happy if it can continue to be an asset.
And we're always looking for some ideal way to extend Krishna consciousness to every house.
And we're always looking for some ideal way to expand Krishna consciousness to every house.
So if you think of any way,
So if you can think of any way,
tell us.
tell us.
We're scouring the internet.
We're scouting the internet.
We're looking here and there.
We're looking here and there.
What's a new idea?
What's a new idea?
What's something we can do?
What's something we can do?
Because teaching is dynamic.
Preaching is dynamic.
And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said that
And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said that
Prana Chejar Sahitu Prachar.
Prana Chejar Shehetu Prachar.
Who has spiritual life,
He who has spiritual life,
they want to do they have the outreach,
they have the outreach.
and they want to see the Krishna conscious movement expand.
And they want to see the Krishna consciousness movement expand.
We're very grateful for the staff members of the Bhakti Riksha and the CDO.
We're very grateful for the staff members of the Bhakti Riksha and the CDM
for all the work they've done,
for all the work they've done
and they're continuing to do.
and that they're continuing to do.
I'm not able to do as much as I was previously,
I'm not able to do as much as I was previously,
but they're very enthusiastic.
but they are very enthusiastic,
All of you are very enthusiastic.
and all of you are very enthusiastic.
When I joined ISKCON
When I joined
in
ISKCON
1968,
in 1968,
most of the people lived in the ashrams.
most of the people lived in the ashrams.
Now in the year 2017,
Now, in the year 2017,
almost 98 or 99% of people live in the congregation.
almost 99% of the people live in the congregation.
And so our program of congregational and community development
So our program of congregational community development
is the cutting edge of Krishna consciousness.
is the cutting edge of Krishna consciousness.
So we're very happy that Vaisheshika Prabhu is engaging Bhakti Riksha groups.
So we're very happy that Vaisheshika Prabhu is engaging in Bhakti Vriksha groups.
He engages the Bhakti Riksha groups and book distribution.
He engages the Bhakti Vriksha groups in book distribution.
Like this,
Like this,
we're working with different ministries
we're working with different
to
ministries
see how the outreach can be expanded.
to see how the outreach can be expanded.
So thank you all very much for your participation.
Thank you all very much for your participation.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,